Welcome to your prime time update on Hurricane Laura. Here it is on the radar, and as you can see here, it is along the Texas Louisiana coastline, expected to make landfall sometime tomorrow. I'm just making sure we are recording. We are still recording, that's good. So, once again, as you can see, big behemoth storm right here. The eye is in the Gulf of Mexico right now, as you can see. For the viewers who want an update on the wind, I'm not really going to forecast winds because this could become a Cat 5 if it even strengthens, because right now it's currently a Cat 4, and this is expected to cause life-threatening damage throughout the Texas Louisiana coastline. So what I was able to do is pull up a couple radar images, because I just want to show you how incredible the storm looks. So there you go. Over here. That eye is just so big. It's just huge. And an aircraft even flew over Laura today, which that tells you something. So there's Laura. Once again. Or again. On the infrared. Then we have it right here from NOAA. And as you can see from NOAA, it's starting to make some impact. There is proof that it is making impact, as there have been tornado warnings issued throughout New Orleans and Baton Rouge today. This band of rain and the heavier bands looks like right now it's on pace for Beaumont. And if everything goes the way the track is suggesting, this could go to Shreveport. I guarantee you it could. And is it possible some of the bands end up in Dallas? Could Dallas see some bands? That's a good question. As you can see here, it's an agreement. Shreveport could definitely see something out of this. Beaumont could see something out of this. The issue is Galveston. Galveston can see some storm surge effects from this storm here. So let's go to the National Hurricane Center. Unsurvivable storm surge with large and destructive waves will cause catastrophic damage from Searim State Park, Texas to Intracoastal City, Louisiana, including Calcasieu and Saibon lakes. This surge could penetrate up to 40 miles inland from the immediate coastline, and flood waters will not fully recede for several days after the storm. Hurricane force winds are expected tonight in portions of the hurricane warning area, with catastrophic wind damage expected where Laura's eye wall will move onshore. Hurricane force winds and widespread damage wind gusts will spread well inward into portions of extreme eastern Texas and western Louisiana early tomorrow. Widespread flash flooding along small streams, urban areas, and roadways is expected to begin going into later today into tomorrow from far eastern Texas, so we'll say tonight into tomorrow, into Louisiana and Arkansas. This will also lead to minor to moderate freshwater river flooding. The heavy rainfall threat and flash urban flooding potential will spread northeastward into the middle Mississippi, Laurel, Ohio, and Tennessee valleys Friday night going into Saturday. There you have it. So let's take a look at the warning cones and get an idea of what's going to happen here. We also have wind speed probability, so we'll take a look at that as well. So here we go. Major hurricane. Once it says M, you know it's a major hurricane. You know it's a major hurricane. Now, as far as the remnants of the storm coming in the northeast, there is a chance on Saturday night. There is a possibility of that. Some of the direct effects could be felt in Delmarva, so that will have to be closely monitored. Also, I want to mention that in my area, unrelated, there is a chance of enhanced risk of severe storms in the New York City metro region tomorrow. So I am also going to be monitoring that behind the scenes as well. So here we go with Laura. It will make landfall in Lake Charles. It looks like it's on pace to do it. and it looks like the effects are going to be felt along the Texas coastline. So it will downgrade to a tropical storm by 1 p.m. on Thursday. It looks like right now the direct effects could be felt in the wee hours of the morning from Laura at this rate for the Texas Louisiana coastline. So let's take a look at wind. Wind speed probability definitely will be felt. It looks like Houston's going to see high winds. Now the rain, that's a different question. What time will the heaviest wind come? Yeah, it looks like later today the heaviest winds are going to come. Probably tonight. And, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. Let me just see if I can go back to where I need to be. There we go. So as you see here, worst of the rain looks like it's going to be in western Louisiana. So it says right here, the potential of 10 inches of rain in western Louisiana is not out of the question. So Lake Charles could definitely see something here. And then let's just take one last thing. Let's take a look at peak surge. So again, all of Louisiana has to be on guard. Galveston Bay, that has to be monitored. Okay, now let's load up our friend, the GFS. What is the GFS saying? Okay, GFS is in agreement. Just taking a look to see if there's any showers moving through New York City. Yeah, there is a chance that showers do move through New York City on Friday. So is it going to be sometime tomorrow or Friday? Because I don't know why the NWS Storm Prediction Center is saying New York City's going to see something there. But let's see, 960. So 960 would be a Cat 3. Right now it is 959. Okay, there we go. There it goes, moving through Louisiana. Then comes the rain for the Northeast on Saturday and even Sunday. So is there a chance that slight risk of severe weather could be in New York City again this weekend? That's a good question. That has to be monitored. Very quickly, the NAM is being very, very buggy today. So let's take a look. 979. What would that be? That's a Cat 2. That is a Cat 2. Yep. So NAM thinks Cat 2. GFS thinks Cat 3. Okay. So, with that being all said, we're going to wrap up this primetime update. Didn't want to make it that long. So, thank you all very much for watching. I will be closely monitoring this through the remainder of the day tomorrow. So, with that, stay safe if you are along the Texas Louisiana coastline.